Jack and Old Mac is some of the most fun I have had with a Disney short in a really long time. This is an absolute delight. It was released in 1956, directed by Bill Justice, and it's basically two short cartoons in one, where we have two popular songs that are being depicted on screen, but with a slight twist. So the first one is The House That Jack Built. I was kind of roughly familiar with that, but I'm not overly fond of it, and I don't really care. The animation was nice, the music was pretty decent. But for me, I was looking forward to getting into Old MacDonald. And to be honest, this takes up about three-quarters of the short because it's the longer song and there's a lot of repetition. But it is representing this family who are singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. A kind of a hillbilly family, maybe a little bit of an awkward representation, but once you kind of look past that, it's still quite enjoyable. But they're singing Old MacDonald Had a Band. And this means that all of these animals are playing different instruments. A pig is playing a saxophone, and it's so fun to listen to, and it's really rhythmic. It works really well. You kind of forget that you're listening to a different version of Old MacDonald, and the animation on screen is pretty funky. Actually, the animation for the house that Jack built almost feels kind of neon, and it works so effectively, and it's kind of like jazzy and jivey, and the animation I really enjoyed. For me, with Old MacDonald, I preferred the music, but the animation on screen is still pretty good fun. Everything seems to be edited together really well. I enjoyed the animals playing the different musical instruments. It's one that I would happily listen to or watch multiple times over. I actually can't fault it. There's not too much to say about it because there's no real narrative to it. But in terms of the animation style, it's really, really pleasing. The music is an absolute delight. It's obviously not overly long. I think it's maybe about 5 minutes in total, give or take. But if you like either of these songs, definitely check out this interesting interpretation. If you like fun animation, animation that's a little bit funky, I think this is one you'll really enjoy. As a Disney cartoon, well, it doesn't feel Disney to me. It doesn't feel like a Disney. So it's not one of my favourite Disneys at all. But as a piece of animation, I had a lot of fun with it. It's one that I will probably watch again, and I'm very happy to recommend it.